The Russia-Ukraine war has devastated thousands of lives. Since it began in 2022, the human toll of the conflict has been staggering. Even as the war goes on, India has taken a neutral stance on the conflict. We sat down with 3 Ukrainian women who have made India their home. These women inhabit 2 worlds, India and Ukraine.
My family, they're still in Ukraine. My dad is in temporarily occupied territory. The sadness is, I just cannot go and visit him.
मैं जब इनका फोटो देखती हूँ मैं रोने लगती हूँ। मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है उन सब लोगों के बारे में।
Very scary. I'm from south of Ukraine. My town is occupied from first day and still now.
And we wanted to speak to them about what India means to them, their lives here, and what the conflict has meant for them and their families. Let's go out and talk to them. So I'm joined by Nadia from Ukraine, who came to India for the first time in 2010. She's been here time and again over the last couple of years, and she's been in India now since 2022. Could you tell us a little bit about how you came to India? What is it that you do? What your experience has been here?
Sure. I came in India in 2010 for a date. I met an amazing man online and came here to meet him for the first time. He is Italian. He works for Hyatt Hotel. And yes, all my friends and parents and everybody think I'm crazy. Like, India? Like, it's so far, it's so wild. Like, why? But yes, I did it, and India became my second home.
इंडिया में मैं तो 24 साल पहले आ गए तो मगर पहली बार इससे भी पहले आ गए 1995 में जस्ट जान पहचान करने के लिए मेरा दोस्त उस टाइम दोस्त था उसी वक्त में जो उसके बाद मेरा हस्बैंड बन गया। हाँ, मैं पहले सोच भी नहीं पा रही थी कि मैं इंडिया में रहूँगी और वैसे मेरा गोल भी नहीं था इंडिया में रहने में, पर प्यार वो प्यार है, सबको मालूम है। आजकल पूरा दुनिया में सब लोग जानते हैं, तो मेरा प्यार मुझे यहाँ पे पहुँचा दिया इंडिया में।
So as you mentioned, I came quite long time ago. I was working for a tobacco company for 1 year. And later on I had some relationship with a local guy, and that's how I decided to stay longer.
India बहुत bright and beautiful country and very very peaceful and so happy और स्माइली। सब लोग जिससे बात किया सब लोग बहुत अच्छी तरह से बात कर लिया, कभी कुछ खराबी दिखा ही मैंने नहीं।
I should say in Ukraine that time people think it's a wild country, dangerous, something horrible will happen. But honestly, I feel very safe here. Nothing never bad happened with me here. And it's like a home, and I actually would love to stay here for next 10 years. People lie, around me, a lot of expats, and they like to complain, oh, but it's so dusty, but it's so many people, but it's pollution. And I hate when people complain about India. No, really, why you complain? India is amazing. Is amazing. And when people ask me why you love India, it's very easy, because happiness is in the air. I think Indian people can teach everybody how to be happy.
I started working on my own as a makeup artist, and that's been like till lockdown. During lockdown, when everything was shut down and marriages was only like 50 people, it was no business, I started baking. It was always my hobby, and my parents in Ukraine, they're into restaurant business. I like to cook from the childhood. So I started baking. I started sadov bread and our traditional Ukrainian cakes. So that's That's how it is.
I remember how I see Taj Mahal first time,
Right.
and I cried because it was so beautiful. And we make photos there, and it's look like it's Photoshop because it's so impossibly beautiful that you cannot believe it's real. I started a year ago to learn Hindi.
Right.
Because 2 years ago, before my husband signed the contract to back in India again, I dreamed to come back.
Right.
We spent in Italy, in Venice, 4 years, and every day I wear my clothes. I wear some Indian rings or some, and I just no, but it's true. It's like Facebook remind me every day my stories 4 years ago, and they dream to come back. So I make a promise. I make a promise to India. If you take me back, I will learn your language.
Right. And
So
can you,
it's why I'm doing.
can you tell us a little bit in Hindi, not to put you on the spot? Can you speak to us a little bit in Hindi?
मेरा नाम नादिया है. नादिया आशा है.
Asha.
Asha is hope. Hope, yes. And as you see behind my back, there is Ganesh, and I not consider myself Christian anymore. So I study Hindi, I study Hinduism, I study religion, and I'm doing Karva Chauth already for 8 years. My cosmetologist just tell me how it is, and I think it's very romantic. I think it's very, very
Does your
romantic.
husband agree as well with that?
He enjoyed so much. I remember how we move in Italy, and I tell him, so yeah, I'm not in India anymore. Maybe I will not do it. And he like, you want me to die? You do it for my health. No, I mean, it's romantic, and I do hardcore. I not even drink water.
Right.
I like stay
So
without.
you're into it, right? You're following that tradition.
Yeah, and I remember when we be on lockdown in Venice, my older daughter make with marker Mendi.
Right.
She make my Mendi with markers.
If I could ask you a question about, what it was like coming to India. You came in 2010. You stayed here for a couple of years. Was it hard to adjust to India, having lived in Ukraine and Europe for most of your life? What is it like adjusting to it?
First few weeks was a bit strange, especially because my future husband always at work. He work in hotel management, like always busy, and I was alone on my own,
Right.
and it was a bit. But I think it's not because of India. It's like every new place a bit scary on the beginning, but I manage. I find, and actually I go for manicure to the same guys like 10 years. And now I go in Green Park and like say hello to guys who sell fruits, say hello to guys who sell books, and they all remember me from 2010, and Green Park is really like a home.
मेरे हस्बैंड का परिवार बहुत अच्छा है, इतना अच्छा है कि उनकी मम्मी उनका पापा मुझे अपनी जैसे समझते हैं। अभी मैं जा रही हूँ ससुराल, अब्बा अम्मा अब नहीं हैं, पर उनके भाई बहन हैं, और हम हमेशा एक दूसरे से बहुत खुश होते हैं जब मिलते हैं, और उनको मालूम है कि मेरा घर इनका घर है, और मुझे भी मालूम है जब मुझे ज़रूरी होगा मैं इनके घर में रहूँगी। क्या मुश्किल था, जैसे नॉर्मल जवान फैमिली में छोटे बच्चे, पैसा काम, शुरुआत, नई ज़िंदगी शुरुआत, नया भाषा, ये थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम था शुरुआत से। थोड़ी देर के बाद इनके भतीजे भी हमारे साथ रहते थे, कहीं थोड़ी कितना 5 साल साथ रहते थे, वो भी बहुत मदद करते थे मुझे, बहुत अच्छे थे, बहुत अच्छे। मैं उन लोगों को इतना प्यार करती हूँ जैसे अपने कजिन भाई बहन से प्यार करती हूँ, बहुत अच्छे हैं, इसीलिए मुझे प्रॉब्लम बड़ा नहीं था। मैं प्यार किया, मुझे प्यार किया।
If I could ask you this question as well about India's position in the war. This has been, when I've been a journalist for a while. When you talk to the expat community of Ukrainians in India, a lot of the questions are about the fact that they've built a home in India, but India's position on the war in Ukraine has been much more neutral. Indians also tend to have a strong relationship with Russia. How has it been for you, a person who loves India, who spent a lot of time in India? How do you see India's position on the war in Ukraine?
Well, it was a bit upsetting when last weekend in Switzerland for the peace summit, India didn't stand and didn't support us. But again, it's like from political side didn't support. I have a lot of support from people. I mean, a lot. Some people tell me they don't really understand difference between Ukraine and Russia. They like say you're Soviet Union, you like all together. But when I explain, and they understand it. And they understand it because India as well was colony of Great Britain for so many years and fight so much for independence. So I think Indian people understand very well how it's important to be free, to be independent, to save your language, to save your culture. So I never met nobody who will tell me Russia is a good country and they're doing a good thing.
जब इन्वेजन हो गया था ना सबसे शुरुआत में, तो मुझे जब इंडिया न्यूट्रल पोजीशन ले लिया, मुझे बहुत शर्म आया था इंडिया के लिए कि इंडिया भी इस पोजीशन में है कि कोई भी आ सकता है बाहर से, कोई भी गोली चला सकता है बाहर से, जैसे एनी अदर कंट्री जिसका पड़ोसी बंदूक पकड़ के चिल्लाता है कि मैं ज़्यादा अच्छा हूँ तुमसे, कि मैं ज़्यादा बड़ा हूँ तुमसे। इंडिया भी इसी पोजीशन में है यूक्रेन जैसे, और कभी वार रुक नहीं पा रहा है, कभी रुक नहीं पाएगा वार जब कोई वार की वक्त में न्यूट्रल पोजीशन लेगा और अपना आवाज़ नहीं देगा, या एक तरफ या दूसरी तरफ। और मुझे मालूम है कि इंडियन बहुत अच्छे आदमी होता है, और क्यों मैं आपको बता दूंगी, जितना वर्ष शुरुआत से क्रीमिया आइलैंड काटने से और 2022 से कितना आदमी मुझसे बात किया, जब कोई भी मुझसे बात हुआ सब लोग बोल दिए रशिया बहुत गलत किया, कहाँ के लिए इतना लोगों को मराना था। सब लोग बातचीत करके हो जाता है, एक दूसरे को समझ सकते हैं अगर समझने की मान है, मान नहीं है, दूसरा मन में कुछ है तो वार हो जाता है।
So when the war started, I actually was pregnant at that time. I was on 7th month of my pregnancy, and that was just like unbelievable. We didn't expect that it will actually start.
Right.
You know, we are living in the 21st century, beautiful life, and it's changed. It's changed our lives a lot.
जब से 2022 में से इन्वेजन हो गया, सो नहीं पा रहे थे, रो रहे थे, डर रहे थे, इतना रोके थे, इतना तेज, इतना सारा आर्मी, इतना बड़ा आर्मी आ गया। और दरअसल मैंने सोचा भी नहीं कि ऐसा हो सकता है, कभी सोचा नहीं, क्योंकि हमेशा यही रशियन प्रोपेगेंडा हमारे यहाँ रशियन यूएसएसआर से आ रहा था कि रशिया फॉर एनी अदर 15 रिपब्लिक बड़ा भैया है, बड़ा भाई है, बड़ा भाई तो बड़ा भाई, चलो तो भाई जैसे हमारा रिलेशनशिप था, और हम लोग ऐसा ही समझते थे पहले कि हाँ बड़ा भाई है। अब बड़ा भाई छोटा भाई से छुरी निकल के और छुरी दल के मरा दिए कितना लोगों को।
It's very, very sad. It's very scary. I'm from south of Ukraine. My town is occupied from first day and still now, and my family lost everything. Where now my mother, she's retired and she like homeless. She without home with backpack. She's in Italy now under refugee program, but she will back in Ukraine soon because program is finished and it's no place to back.
My family, they're still in Ukraine. My dad is in temporarily occupied territory. The sadness is, you know, I just cannot go and visit him. Sorry. So nowadays it's for me, if I decide now to go to my city, Melitopol, I have to travel through the Moscow, which they have filtration in the airport. People sitting for 15, 18 hours, giving their phones, and they're just checking each and every message. You know, like if you really want to come to that territory which is now occupied, you have to make sure they will not find like any messages related to Ukraine, to the peace, to the war, like nothing. It should be something, you know, like support of Russia, and etc., etc. That's very sad, and because of that, I cannot, like my kid, he did not see his grandfather yet.
और मेरा भांजा Dima Dmitro Andreevich, he is our defender. He is on front line, and हमें तो बहुत ज़्यादा अफसोस है जब मैं उनको फ़ोटो देख रही थी कि कैसा था बिफोर. एक बार मैं जब इनका फ़ोटो देखती हूँ मैं रोने लगती हूँ. मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है उन सब लोगों के बारे में, और जितना ज़्यादा डर लग रहा है इतना ज़्यादा मन करता है वहाँ जाने में, देखने में अपने आंखों से कि सब ठीक है. एक बार कम से कम मिलने के लिए. पता नहीं बार कितना देर तक रहेगा, किसी को मालूम नहीं है ना. 1 साल और रहेगा, 2 साल, 20 साल, कब रोकेता आएगा. और हम आजकल यूक्रेनियन लोग सोच रहे हैं कि आज का दिन लास्ट हो सकता है सब लोगों के लिए. तो मैं भी ये सोच रही हूँ कि मुझे एक बार और देखना है इन लोगों को, एक बार और. मैं इन लोगों से इतना प्यार करती हूँ. सारा मेरा पूरा परिवार, मेरा इतना सारा कजिन भाई बहन है, मेरा भंजा भंजी है, क्योंकि एक ही बहन है, मम्मी पापा तो नहीं है, चले गए. और हम लोग इतना दूर रहते हैं तो और ज़्यादा मन करता है, क्योंकि जब तक मैं अपने आंखों से नहीं देख लूँगी कि वो ज़िंदा हैं और तंदुरुस्त है, इनका तबीयत ठीक है, तब तक जितना भी बोलेगा थोड़ा बहुत तो दम रहेगा ही.
I didn't want to believe it will happen, but I knew it will happen. We all knew. Our war with Russia is going on for 100 years. And now it's a final stage, final battle, and we must win or we not exist anymore.
So those are all of our questions. Thank you so much, Nadia, for giving us some of your time and for talking about your experiences in India. This has been India Today Global. Thank you so much for watching.